What am I looking for? Oh, ADW. Oh my God. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shake Up. Got Wednesday, Saratoga. See if I'm hooked up right. What's up, Frank? How's it going, man? Frank Law, what's up, man? Shit, my neck and head is killing me today. I slept on my neck wrong and fucking I got a headache. And I think we got a shitty card. But what's up, man? Premier meat has, I don't know how this is a premier meat this year so far. Oh, but I got a cigar that's going to make me feel better, I think. Let's see, let me get set up. Oh, you lost your behind and disappeared? I thought you were a name that I recognized, though. So you're back again, ready to give it another shot? I kind of forgot that the first race was going to be a jump race today. Kind of forgot about that. Probably would have waited a little bit longer if I remembered that to come on. Maybe I'll watch a little bit of Parks up until it's time to play. I got a feeling. I don't think the early card is all that good. Let's see, I'm going to get my scratches and everything. Let's see, Saratoga, we got about 25 minutes to race one. Oh, you should have listened. Yeah, definitely can't bet every race. That's where it went wrong for you. I always say once you learn how to handicap, the difference of the game is your instincts and how you control yourself and your betting philosophy. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, man? Yeah, last week I had 3 bad days and 2 good days. The good outweighed the bad, but not by that much. So yesterday or last week was like I worked for like minimum wage last week, basically. What's up, Thaddy? How's it going, man? After getting a really nice start, actually, if I would have known how it turned out, I would have just stopped playing after Wednesday. Took the days off and just said, fuck it. But I play. Yeah, Anthony says sitting out races have been the biggest challenge. It's not only that, I find myself, I'll tell you another thing that I think would make a big difference in just how I play. Really, I should be sitting out everything where I'm just trying to get by something. You know, everything that's just acceptable. Like a 20 to 1, 25 to 1 exact, as I realize that something it just makes it harder to sit out. In those races that, especially where I'm spreading, you know, if it's like I only got 1 or 2 combinations that I'm playing, those are okay. But in the races where I'm spreading and still trying to hit everything at that 20 to 31 range, those aren't really good races for me. When I keep looking at the ADW, like I know those would be better if I just ignored those. What's up, MCC? What's up, man? First time I seen that name. Rockin' Ray, how's it going? You know, my biggest edge comes from when I got something outside of the pot and I know it's gonna pay. Jesus Christ, we got another 4 horse race scheduled today without scratches. Just another 4 horse race in the premier card. Okay, let's see. Thaddy's calling early speed on sprints after the first day race at Parks today. I might look at a little bit of Parks today. Not to bet, just since I don't have a form and won't be able to mark it, but I got a feeling Saratoga is going to be pretty damn slow today. But then again, I never know what's going to get what can lead to a good day. So, but my initial thought is, oh, this card looks a little boring. Let's see, that's going to end up being a 5 horse race. Ugh. Oh, you look at, there's guys that are probably going to be playing Thistledowns today. I'll probably look at Thistledowns, but I won't have a form. Meaning I'm probably not betting it. I can talk about betting theories about what can be played with what, but not what I like. But there'll probably be people talking about it in the chat room once we get going. Thaddy C, Parks has 12 race. I think this is Parks is closing weekend for that what they got, a 3 week break. I think they usually end up doing. I think they're going into that. What's up, Robert? It looks like we got some big fields late in the day, though. So I like I always say, I never know what's going to make a day or not. All I really need is the public to make one big mistake and me to be in an area that's good. Although I know the first race I'm not going to be interested in at all. Let's see, I need this coffee, I need this cigar. Let's see, what other races are running right now? Because if there's something to talk about, I won't have the form, but let's see, we got Parks running right now. And Thistledowns look like they're going in a gate. I'll throw on Thistledowns right now. Let's see, just looking at that betting board, you kind of know where you need to be. If you like tries and you think 1 and 5 hit the board, there's only 2 horses that probably help that try, the 3 and the 6. Anyone got any plays at Thistle Downs? Let's see. Fatty smoking a meal more today. La Roma de Cuba, right? That's what that's gonna be. I got a Upman. 1844 vintage Cameroon Upman. I don't know why it's 1844. That might have just been when the company was made. I don't think that's when the cigar was aged. What's up, Rent is new. What's up, man? Don't open the door until you got that rent money. What's up? Oh man, two got the lead over there. All right, I needed that coffee to hopefully wake me up and make me feel better. Oh, both the favorites got to come off the pace to get these. Is that one moving the lead right now? Five don't look like he's going to hit the board, or maybe third at the most if he does. That might end up being an okay exact over there. Let's see. One won the race. Am I? Oh, I'm looking at doubles. What was it? 174? 14 to 1 exacta. Try might be okay. No matter who got second between the 4 and the 7, it was going to be 14 to 1. What's up, Bob? How's it going, man? Q Savage, how's it going? Who are the two horses that were like 20 some to 1? But I said if the 1 and the 5 hit the board. Because I'm looking at it blind, just if the public's right. Oh shit! I don't even remember who I said had to get up there because there was two horses at 20 some to 1 and no one's higher than 15 to 1. So I don't even remember what I even said. It might have been the 3 and someone else. I have no clue. I don't even remember. Let's see. Parks is coming around. Daddy's calling early speed on the sprints today at Parks. What's up, Boderick? How's it going, man? Hot as a motherfucker out there in Texas? Let's see. Bob likes the two. Well, can't be the two and the one. Oh, Bob's second race. Like, I got it. Bob's second race likes the one at Parks. I think I figured it out. Saratoga looks like a nice day, but what this race is what? One, two, three, four. Another 5 horse race jump. Oh, Jesus, Saratoga. Ah, Bodrick got the granddaughter coming and the grandbaby coming, or the daughter and the grandbaby coming over for some pool time out there. What's up by stocks? Oh man, I hope my neck. Oh, I probably should have put one of those patches on it. Ian is in the house. What's up, man? Let's see. There's some. Robert got a Delaware play. How close are we going in the gate there? Give me something to watch. What the hell is Ocean Downs? I don't think I've ever heard of. Oh, harness track. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever heard of Ocean Downs. Where did he say he got to play at? Delaware? Oh, there's Delaware. Okay, I can watch that race. Is that I don't know if that's race two. Oh, wait a minute. I was watching. I was reading that Delaware as it. I don't know why I thought that said double. Okay, I think I figured it out. Amish racing. Let's see. We got three big favorites over there at Delaware. If two of the three favorites hit the board, I'd say only the three or the six even helps to try. I'm not even sure four helps to try unless four ends up being in the winning spot. What's up, Gordon? Let's go, man. I hope today's a fun show. Holy shit, these odds changed drastically. The four was 12 to 1, then he went up to 31 to 1, and all the money came on the two and the The 2 and the 1. 5 was taking money for a while. Wow. Those odds just changed drastically the last flip of the board. Five got a shot to win this race. I think 5 was at 2 to 1 until the last flip of the board, and then he went up to 5 to 1. I can't really get to that too. It was the 3 horses that they were betting. 2-5-1. J Brum, what's up? Starting a double in race 1, huh? Starting with the 3, 4, 6. So it looks like you're singling the 4 in the second leg, huh? Ten in the third leg. Let's see. Parks. Parks, we got a 5 to 2 and a 6 to 5. But then there's a raise after those 2 horses. Let's see. Let me just put some fantasy bet theories out there. Tries. I'm trying to work on my tries. So if I think or if I think the 2 favorites hit the board in the try, I would think that only the 5, the 9, or the 8 can be played with them. If I say I don't like the 3, this is blind. I'm just talking some shit, trying to amuse myself right now. If I don't like the 3 and I like the 7, what could I do with that 7? Seven five, 7-8, and 7-9 would be kind of the only exactas I could play. But I can also play those 3 horses in third, probably with everyone but the 3 in second. When I do the fantasy, just thinking through bets, I got to assume that the favorite is right. Otherwise, I'm opening too big of a can of worm. What's up, Lanier? Jennifer, how's it going? Lanier, oh Lanier, you got plays 143 over there. You don't mind do you handicap the jump races too? What's up, man? Who did I say I could play a pair to seven up with in second? Five. I think it was five, eight, and nine. Five, eight, and nine. If I thought seven and three hit the board, kind of the same three horses I think could be used in the try. And if I didn't like three to hit the board and I thought seven could still win it, I would play seven in a spot, five, eight, nine in a spot, and then anything else I wanted in another spot. Let's see. Thaddy likes the one. Over to 378 and 378 in a key box and try. App State, what's up? Love betting some ponies. Let's go, man. Is that over there at, oh, that's probably at Saratoga. Just throwing the abbreviation for me so to help me be able to root for some people. If you guys are new, throw up the abbreviation at whatever track you're playing. I'm only able to do Saratoga today. Usually I have two tracks, but this today and tomorrow I'm only going to have a single track. Well, welcome to the show, guys. We got a lot of good handicappers in the room. Fatty likes the 136 here. Ren's due. Oh, Ren's due and Sadie's. Oh no, those are two different tracks. Same horses, two different tracks. Rent is due. You play the jumpers too. I guess you're desperate with the rent right now. Maybe he doesn't like the jumpers. Maybe he's just desperate with the landlord at the back door. Ooh, 7 went down to 2 to 5. You know what? 8 and 9 is up there. So even if the 7 wins, there's a shot here for still an okay exacta. The 8's in third and the 9's in fourth. My advice is not terrible on a blind bet. Well, especially if the 3 does not hit the board. I would have got you the exactas just in thinking of, not kidding you. You guys know what I'm saying because I don't believe in giving anybody anything. Now 7/8 was one of the better exactas, but it's still like a 16 to 1 exactas. Although that was a try that I said if you thought 7 and 3 hits the board, I'm curious what this try pay. I said you could use 8, probably not as much with the lower of the ones, even though it looks like a giant number. Wife found out about Amazon? All right, let's go over. I'm curious what that's going to pay. Let's see. Saratoga's off. Let's see. They're probably doing 2 miles and something. So is that race finishing or where they're at? Oh, I only got one form today. I don't know why I'm flipping that around. This looks like the start of the race to me, or maybe the second time around. I have no clue. And they're all clearing that jump. I don't know if that's the first jump or the eighth jump right now. I have no clue. Woo, the one looked like he barely cleared. I think he hit his nuts. One looked like he dragged his nuts on that hedge. This looks like this might be coming down the stretch, I guess. Is this the finish or I just flipped the race on and it was going. So this feels like the finish though. I think it was 6-1, 6-1-3 maybe. I have no clue. Oh shit. Was that not the 6? I thought that was a 6 horse. They're showing the 1A, so what do I know? I might not even be able to see colors today. Well, I might be wrong. They look like they think that the 1 horse won. Oh, 6 was a horse in the lead. Yeah, it was the one then. The horse that came from second caught him. Well, at Thistle Downs, we got 5 minutes. I'm just going to flip over there while we wait for another race to run. Woo, 6 horse field. Ah, that's just what American racing turned into. Just a bunch of 5 and 6 horse fields, it seems like this summer. Let's see. App State looks like he won that try right there in the first race. Daddy, I think, hit the try over there at Parks. Well, payout definitely won't be great over there. What? Oh, I got another new name. What's up, man? How do I say this name? Let's see. McDinney? McDinney? Man, Obando? Sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. But welcome to the show. By the way, if you guys are new to the show, this is what I do. I bet. I will sit out a lot of races because I bet full time. That's how I make my money, not through YouTube. Um, I'm not a tout over here. I got to tell you what I'm betting. Uh, Otherwise, who would know? If I just waited till after a race, I could say I hit every fucking race. So, I'll be creating tickets, talking about betting philosophies, what I can get to, that sort of stuff. Uh, it's not about picks to me. I only expect to hit about 20% of my races. If I hit at the prices that I hit, I will be profitable at the end of the year. That's kind of my philosophy. I approach the game because I know that I approach the game like a long-term bettor. Um, You know, I'd like to hit tickets every day, but it's really not that important, other than just being embarrassed and being a host of a show, you know. But my goal is to basically hit 20% of my races at better prices. I believe that the easiest way to improve your game is not getting worried about hitting more winners. I believe the best way to get better is improve the prices that you hit at. To me, that's the philosophy that I've been working with for the last 30 plus years. I won't try to blow smoke up your guys' ass. I'm pretty transparent with what I'm doing, what I'm betting, and why. What's up, Joshua? Well, Joshua, we got to get them to want where they want to play a little bit and become handicappers. After that, we don't care if they're chum, they're chum. But Joshua, Joshua, we are handicappers and we want more people in the game, not less. So we got to give a little handout for the new people. Not in this show, but new handicappers try to get past the learning curve. But it's tough to. This is a tough game to learn and an expensive game to try to learn with the takeout that we play against. But what this show, unlike most, we understand that this game's not about picks. Everyone sucks at picks. For Christ's sake, otherwise we'd be seeing people pick crazy amount of winners at decent prices, What's up, Des Woods? What's up, man? Gregory, how's it going? But we've been doing this show in front of people for about 5 years now, so we are not a new show, by the way. Let's see. Let's watch this Thistle Downs race. If you guys got something to throw up there where I can root for you, throw it up there. Joshua says stop with all of these videos. He wants more guppies in the pond. Yeah, but the problem with guppies is they only last for about a year or two. That's the problem with too many guppies, Joshua. They don't stay around long enough for you to feast long enough. You've been blocking us on all the social. Dude, it feels like my last video got blocked. I put up a video last night that only got like 50 hits. I'm like, I put it up from my phone. I don't know if that made the difference. You're the guy that's been reporting us? Yeah, that's the one great thing about racing. Guppies come every year, but the problem is they just don't stay long enough. They never get a chance to become handicappers. That's you reporting us. Dude, Joshua, I'm still working on immigration, keeping all that. I want that Canadian wall up there still. I'm pro Canadian wall. Let's see. App says Joshua should be the only one allowed to bet on the horses. See, Joshua does not always put his picks up in the chat room and it'll boom. But I will say one thing about Joshua. He does send me receipts, so I know Joshua. So I know some people call out red borders. Joshua's generally not one of them. He looks like one, but he's not. No, you're worse. You're worse than the Mexican people. I like it's the Canadians that I think are the secret enemy. It's you Canadians, man. Joshua, I listened to your boys today this morning. I listened to Past the Wire, and he had Tommy on this morning. We were just speaking about them the other day. So I listened to their podcast again this morning. And I don't know if you caught that one. Ritta's dude, Josh is his Canadian brother. We kid with Josh. Joshua. Let's say 4 and 5 are up there dueling, but if I'm looking at just body language on the jockey, it feels like the 5 horse should have a lot more horse with him so high up in the saddle right now. I'm not an expert at looking at jockeys, but man, he has that look that he has more horse. 2, the other favorite, is in really nice stalking position, sitting there in the gravy spot. 4's not really going away, though. And 5, even though I thought 5 had a lot more horse, he's not going by very easily. There, he's finally starting. 4, there's probably going to be objection. It looks like 4 came over on the 2 horse. 2 looked like he had a horse. I would not be surprised if there's going to be objection on the second place finisher there. 4 really came over without seeing the head on. It looked pretty bad from the pan view, but without seeing the head on, you can't really tell. But I would not be shocked to see almost an instant objection here. In fact, they're showing it right now. 2 got a pretty firm hold on him. Looked like 2 steadied pretty hard. If it ends up being 5-2, the race is not going to be much. And even 5-4 for the exacta is only an 8-1 exacta, something that I wouldn't have wanted anyways. Hey, Joshua, have you ever heard of that restaurant? Because you're out there in Toronto. Have you ever heard of that restaurant called The Keg? I think it was called The Keg. It was like in downtown Toronto somewhere. Like an old-ass mansion. I don't think it was a chain, but I know they at least made one other of them. I remember one time Kiki and I went out there and found that restaurant. Dude, it was like a super weird mansion. And they had a whole bunch of rooms in the mansion, and you sat in different rooms. Like, it was really chopped up for a restaurant. It had a cool vibe, but it was freaky. It was almost like going to the Addams Family to eat. And I remember they had excellent food. Let's see. Right now, I'm not seeing objection up yet. Maybe the 2 just got squirrely and didn't think that he had a hole. I thought for sure there was going to be a fast objection up here. What's up, Pino? Yeah, I'm not sure what street it was. I remember it was kind of downtown. I remember it was being oh, okay, there is an inquiry. I thought there was going to be. You said it's haunted? Dude, and there was a whole bunch of weirdos there. A whole bunch of like strange. Dude, it was like going to mix between the Addams Family and the Rocky Picture Horror Show. Dude, and this might have been 20 years ago actually when I went. I don't even know if it's still around. Yeah, I think they take this 4 horse down, by the way. I do believe they take him down. Yeah, Pino is saying it's haunted. What's up, Pino, by the way? All right, let's look at Saratoga. Let's finally, this is the first race that I'm going to be able to handicap. Oh, it is a chain. Oh, you're going there this Friday. Are they all that cool looking? Have you ever been to the one that I'm talking about that's like an old mansion? I imagine if it's a chain, I imagine they all can't have that kind of a cool building location. Someone, wow, Pino's saying someone hung themselves on the staircase while it was a restaurant or before it was a restaurant. Oh, okay, so it is a chain. But Feck if I know says great steaks, and he's going there this Friday. Oh, Pino's been there. Let's see. Jennifer got to play over there at Delaware race the horse 6. Okay, you have not been to that one, but they were quite trendy. But Pino been there before. Yeah, that was a pretty cool dude. We stayed there. We were just walking around the city, and it started raining around dinner time. And it was kind of cool because it was a mansion, and it looked kind of haunted and creepy. And the storm rolled in, so it was almost like, I don't know if you guys watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it was almost like walking up in there, and they had fucking everybody's a freak out there. They were all crazy out there, but it was kind of cool. Oh yeah, it used to be someone's home. I mean, that was the feel of it, that it was a mansion. Oh wow, rent is due saying they're everywhere. I didn't realize that they're in Arizona, Washington, Colorado, and Texas. Okay, so they are a big chain. Dude, a lot of times when I go to a restaurant and it's great, I never want to go back. Because I don't know how many restaurants you go to. The one time it's awesome, and the other time it's dog shit, and you're like, ah, fuck, I'm done with that place. I like to keep the mystique about our restaurants sometimes. We just don't go out to Toronto's enough. All right, but we're gonna have a 6 horse race, basically with 3 favorites. We'll see if we can find something here. I think today is going to be kind of rough finding stuff early at the very least. But like I said, I got to still play and look because I never know what I can see that might make a day for me. I still believe I got to be involved. I don't have to bury myself, but I definitely still feel like I want to look at and make as many betting lines as I can. Let's say we got 40,000, 7 furlongs, so we got a sprint, $40,000 horses. Sprint, speed, and stalkers. Let's look at what they've been doing. I think we got 2 weeks of data now. I got 44% coming, winning from post 1 through 3. Last week, 41, but that's pretty strong. 31% middle of the track for the meet after 36 races, and 25% outside. So overall, you can win from everywhere. There might be a little advantage to the inside. Speed, wiring, 47%. Definitely a speed favoring track. Stalking, 1 to 4 lengths off the lead, 47%. So I'd say 100% of speed and stalking track. They are closing 6% of the time coming from 8 lengths out, or I'm sorry, 6 lengths, 5 lengths out or farther is my definition for closing. Sometimes they say they see the person hanging over the staircase. Is that a bonus, or do you get off your meal if you see a person actually hanging? Woo, Jennifer says she's pull up the trailer for the. You know what? I do not like scary movies. And I definitely don't like scary movies with dark forces. Those creep me out more than anything. Jennifer, I'd be hiding and watching that movie from halfway out the room. I do not. I never did scary movies, man. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not running through the woods. I'm gonna put my head. I'm gonna put my wall against the basement wall and grab myself a fucking basement. Jason's gonna have to I'm gonna meet Jason head up, or we're gonna have to fucking just. I'm not being chased. The trailer alone would freak me out. Fucking anything that's like fucking a cult and that kind of shit freaks me out too. I do not play with that shit. Right, Jennifer, you can watch that movie on your own. I'm not there with you. I'm not doing it. I'm a sissy when it comes to that shit. Let's see. Four we got to start out with. He's the favorite. So I'm looking for speed and stalkers right off the bat. Four's making a bit of a class drop. 2 races ago was at this level, average fastest winner of the day, so no problem with him at this level. 2 races ago, he stepped up a little bit, got claimed. I thought that the inside was good that day, early pressing day. He had the inside in early, right running style, still won, average, one match strides with the fastest winner average. So I don't have a problem with any of his last 2 races. 3 races ago, he was at a little bit higher of a level. It was an early pressing day, and he was still average, 1 tick slower than the fastest winner average. So I have no problem with this horse on form or anything. And then four races ago, I got bad rail. So I should have gave him an asterisk that day for the excuse, because he was on the bad rail. So that was his worst race. And then he just came on and put two wins in a row together since then. I have no problem with him other than the price. 3-2 is very rarely an overlay. When I do a betting line, I know we got new people in here. When I do a betting line, I got two rules basically. First thing I do a 120-point betting line. I wouldn't argue. Some people prefer 100-point. I do 120. Just it gives me a few extra points. Plus, it represents takeout. That's why I use 120. But I wouldn't argue if someone did a 100-point betting line and they like that better. To me, that's But the 2 rules I have is every horse gets at least 1 point, and I don't give anyone more than a 50% chance to win a race. I stop my betting line at even money. Mainly because, for the most part, I don't believe I should be betting below even money. It does me really no good to say a horse has a 90% chance or 70% chance, you know. So it's just by definition the way I do a betting line. It's very hard for me to think 3-2 is an overlay. Let's see. Five's taking a bit of action. 5-2. 4 races go. Average. Match strides with the fastest winner, which he was. He won that race. Dueled all the way around. I don't have a problem with that race. 3 races go. Stalking closing day. Average, slow. Only missed by 1 length. Don't really have a problem with that race. 2 races go. Average 1 tick slower than the fastest winner. Match strides with the fastest winner at allowance 1x. No problem with that race. And last race, bad rail early pressing day, had the 4-hole and was average, fastest winner of the day. I really have no problem with him. If the favorite wins, no problem. If the 5 upsets him, no problem. Looks like I have very little problems with the 7-horse either. Fastest winner of the day, 4 races back. At starter allowance 50,000, comes back, goes to fairgrounds in that 17.5, fastest winner of the day. Two races ago wasn't that great, but this horse got more options than the other 2 to come off the pace a little bit. And then last race, I think he ran on a bad rail, so. But really, just looking at this betting board, I just know with these 3 favorites, I got to find a reason for the 2, the 3, or the 6 to get first or second here for this race to have any kind of upside for me. Let's see. 2, I think, ran against the inside speed favoring race 2 races ago. I don't think that's a bad race as long as I'm right about the inside speed day. And 2 races ago, or last race, I think was an inside early. As long as I'm right about the bias that day, I don't think that's a bad race. But I definitely think he needs to be long. I probably agree with the price that he's at. 3-horse got some legit excuses. 4 races go, fastest winner of the day. 3 races ago, ran on a bad rail. I think that's a throwout race. 2 races ago was a stalking day, and he tried to go too fast to win on the lead. I think that's a good race. And last race, it was an inside early pressing day, and he had the 4-hole and still ran a nice second. But I'm probably still going to think that he's priced about right. Six, I don't like route to sprint. I know a lot of people like that angle, and that angle does win. I just don't like it. I don't think he should be 20-1. I think he's a little bit of value here. And I really don't have to separate between the 3 favorites. I'm just going to say all 3 of those should be 5-2. What's up, Marco Lou? How's it going, man? So right now, 5's a little bit of overlay, but not big enough for me to consider a win ticket. So they are coming to 4 and 7 as the 2 favorites. Right now, if you think three of the two or two of the three favorites hit the board, really only the six or the two helps, really. Three probably doesn't even help that much unless it's 5-3. 5-3 is only paying 19 to 1. I'm going to write out some tickets that I can think about, but right now I doubt it if I'm going to take this race all that serious. And the racing form knew that because they didn't even give me a spot to write on. Let's see. I'm going to just write that in a different area. I'm not, because I'm not even sure I'm going to bet it, but I need some spots to write. If I messed around in here, it'd probably be exactas or try, and I'd probably try to make the 2 or the 6 get first to second. I don't mind that. If I did a try, I don't even mind this, just taking the 3 favorites. Putting the 2 in the second and second, 2 in the 6 and second. Two and, if one of those horses win and the 2 and the 6 get second, I even think I could go all there. I'm not sure how much that costs, but that's kind of what I see I could do and probably it. Or I could see myself saying 5's the only key, or 5's the only overlay that I got at 5-2. Just key him, trying to beat the favorites with the 2, the 3, and the 7. I don't mind either of those approaches. Let's say Thaddy likes the 2. Marco Lou likes the 2 and a 6 to win here. I don't think I'm all that tempted for a win bet. I think that's how I would play this race if I was to play it. I'm still not sure if I'm going to bet or not. If I did this ticket, and actually I got a wrong horse in there. I keep thinking the 3's the favorite. If I did that exact, I'd probably still do this one for less. If I did this group. I'm not betting this race, but those are where I think I could go if I wanted to. Obviously, I could do the 6 to win or the 2 to win. 3's not a big enough overlay for me to do a win. Three, I just got priced right, and when I do a win bet, I would want to get overpaid, not paid to what I should get paid. 3 could be played over the 3 favorites, but not turned around, I would guess. But if you're new, that's what that's kind of how I would play. I just want to put in as many tickets that I think has value long term. Not necessarily worried about which race I'm going to win. When I'm right, it'll pay for all the losers, is the theories that I go to. Come on, keep this 2 running. Keep this 2 running. Keep this 2 running. Keep this 2. If the 2 gets second, I think I wrote down the try. 325. We'll see what that pays, but I'm pretty sure I wrote that down. Oh, no, I don't have that down. Actually, I got something written down even better. 236 in a box. I had the try written down, but it was I wrote that down wrong. As long as the 2 gets second. I did say that 3 could be played on top, but not turned around with the 3 favorites as the last thing, but I didn't write that down. Let's see, Jennifer is booming away. And it did come in 3-2. So that's going to be a nice exacta right there. I said if I played the 2 and the 6 first and second, I also, that's why that's all squared together. If I did this ticket, if I did the 2 and the 6 first and second with the favorite, I definitely come back and do that 3-horse exacta box. I'm going to erase this because this is where I'm going to need to write the next races down. I don't really got to write that down over there where I don't have room, since I didn't play. But all right. Marco Lou liked it too. I hope Marco Lou ended up with something there. What's up, Parsons? Let me send you some shit, man. Oh, thanks for no problem, man. I'm glad to help every once in a while. Every once in a while I help. Especially to the brand new people that I don't know why he got Euclid Racing, because he's not even a horse player anymore. I heard about this guy over there in Kentucky that used to be a horse player, but I really don't know what happened to this guy Matt that I used to talk to. He used to be a horse player. I don't know what happened to him though. That exactly paid 52 to 1. That would have been a nice start, but I don't think that's going to bother me. I thought that was a tricky race. I liked writing down where I could have went there. And at the same time, I chose not to do it, so I don't mind not playing there. Charles, what's up, Charles? Charles with the exact and try. Nice. Parsons doing that work stuff nowadays. We shed him of his horse player card. He's no longer a horse player. Hey Parsons, soon as you let work get in the way of being a horse player, I know we lost you. By the way, I'm kind of surprised that Exacta only paid 52 to 1. Really? I thought it could have been closer to a bit more than that, really. Oh, Charles sent his stuff. Okay, I love looking at Charles' stuff. He got the deadly bloodline going. Let me pull that up. Oh, you sent it to me early. It's because of that different name. I seen you, and I seen it earlier too. Let's let's handicap that demented mind of Charles. So from what I understand of Charles, if he got the circle around it, that's his horse. Long shot play, deadly bloodline, improves today, energy conserved. Oh, you got all sorts of notes here. Ran over the off track, and he got him designated as his long shot play. He got the 3 circled, the 4 circled. Well, you got everyone circled, so I'm wondering if that's. How did you play that then, Charles? Did you key off the 2? Oh, Charles, you're at a farm cutting grass. He's not posting today. He made some plays early. So Charles, that means you're assuming what the odds are today. You had to put in plays earlier that you because I don't think Charles usually operates that way. I think Charles usually waits until he sees the key box to 2. I thought that might have been just by your marks. So it looks like 2 was your key, and you basically, with the 1 scratch, basically used everyone. That would have been my guess on how you played that race. Jennifer says, "What's up, Red Border?" She'll take your word for it today. Jennifer's that's already a nicer Jennifer than we usually see. She'll take your word for it. I don't think usually she's taking your word for it. And the third race I already knew is probably a race that I'm not going to be able to play with so many first time starters in the race. What's up, Elliot? How's it going, man? Boulder, what's up, Boulder? Boulder's going to be at Saratoga for the, oh, he's sitting at the Jim Band Dandy Bar today. Yep, I got it. I could see what Charles is saying. Boulder's at Saratoga today. Nice. Let's see. Seven's a big favorite right now. He's one of the few horses that ran before. First race, I got him running on an inside stalking day. Now, normally I would consider that an unforgivable race, but with that being a first time starter, I can forgive anything first time out. Usually, when a horse got the right running style on the good part of the bias, according to me and my notes, which is nothing, it's just my opinion, I usually would say that would have been an unforgivable race. But with him being a baby and that's his first time out, I can forgive that. He did improve second time out, but second time out was a stalking closing day, and he did close. But Charles, do you mind if I show it? Can I show your form, or do you not want me to show your form? They might be your secret stuff. I will say the five's coming out of that same race where I would upgrade the five in all honesty because I thought that was a stalking closing day. They were both one length off the lead at the finish. Two got it, or I'm sorry, seven did get his head down, but I prefer the horse that ran against the bias, my perceived bias. He was on the lead doing the dirty work on a day that I thought speed was not kind. Okay, I can show it. All right, I just don't want to step on your toes if you send me stuff. By the way, we are not sharing forms. I bought my own form. I'm not interested in the form. I'm interested in Charles's marks here. So, we don't do sharing of forms here. He only sent it to me, and I bought my own form. So, don't get mad at us, please. We're just having fun, and we're buying our own forms, Brisnet. By the way, Brisnet, if you ever want to be a sponsor, I'd be happy to have you guys. We love your product. Your chat should be working, Mark Lou. I see your stuff on here. Let's see, what does Charles got? Because Charles does breeding stuff that I don't look at and take seriously. He's interested in a lot of horses here. I don't even know if I can make a betting line here with this many first-time starters. It's so hard to price horses. It's so hard to do a betting line on your own, anyways. But when I got nothing but first-time starters, it's almost impossible for me. Let's see. You got Deadly Bloodlines on the 2, Deadly Bloodlines on the 3. Positive jockey change on the 5. This is going to be a turf sprint where I don't think speed's been great. Stalker's been dominating last year and so far this year on the turf sprints. Green is good, red is bad. Okay. What does he got on this favorite? He got the one, he's coming late for the favorite. And he says speed's no good. The thing about the 5-horse, though, yeah, last week, that last race on Sunday, where 4 was the best marked horse, and I tried to beat him, but I just didn't go after the race. I kind of, after that race, didn't like what I did there, because the 4 decided to rate, and he won easily, and he was my best marked horse. You know, lightly, he only ran 3 races. It was kind of probably a little aggressive for me to necessarily think that he was going to the front. Let's see, Gordon's, oh no, trying to tell me to get into horse tourneys. Good luck over there. Sounds like you're playing horse tourneys, though. I don't think I like the card enough to want to play a tournament today. So I'm curious how, well, Charles is taking off, but I'm curious because he got a lot of horses here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has, well, the 12 did get scratched, so he has 6 horses. I would assume that he would have to key here. But those are the only 2 horses I got marks on, so I doubt it if I do anything here. Maybe the 5 at 9 to 1. Maybe I take the 5 at 9 to 1 and put like a small win bet on them for me. If I get 9 to 1, that might feel like enough value to be for me to take that position. If you guys got plays at other tracks, throw them up there. So give us something to watch and something to cheer for. We're in the slow part of the show right now. So, by the way, if you guys are new and got questions, comments, whatever you guys want to throw out, if you're new to the show, new to horse racing, let us know you're out there. If you're curious about the show or what we're trying to do, feel free to ask questions because I got a slow time right now. I say Elliott thinks that this 5, if he gets 11 to 1, is super attractive. I kind of agree with Elliott there. It's just if I get a big enough price. I agree. Let's pull up the bias report. They've only ran 12 turf races. The inside's been killer. Last for the month, 75% of the winners came from posts 1 through 3. That's killer, but we only got 12 races so far. Last week, 7 of them were on the inside for 88% winners. So at least for the first 2 weeks on the turf sprints, posts 1 through 3 has been dynamite. They've only won wire 1 race for 13% last week, but 8% for the meet. And they've stalked 10 times for 83%. So stalker's been dominant, 1 to 4 lengths off, and they only closed once, 5 lengths out or farther. Let's see, I'm looking at Parks right now, and just for discussion and bullshit, shits and giggles, if I believe that the 2 was the real chalk, 2 can only be paired up right now with just the 3 and the 5. I don't think anything helps. Anything else is worth playing there. That's what I'm going to root for, but it's just blind looking at a betting board. So I'm rooting for 2 over the 3 and the 5, and a little bit 3 and the 5 over the 2. Maybe even a 2-3-5 exacta box, but I'm not doing it. That's just what I'm rooting for. Just give me something to root for. Boulder, what are you drinking at the Jim Dandy bar? What kind of drinks are you drinking over there? Thaddy likes the 3 to win in place over there at Parks. Oh shit, that went down wrong. Ooh. Let's see, 7 ends up getting the lead over the 2. 2 looks interested, and now he's challenging. Yeah, I know, Frank, right? I'm gonna blow out a lung. Neither of the 2 shots that I would have needed to get first or second. If 1 wins this race, that exacta probably could have been played one way and not turned over. It is going to be 1-2, 1-2-6. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see, back to Saratoga. 7 still taking all the action. 5 still hanging around 8-1. 10's a first-time starter taking a bit of action. Let's see, does Charles got anything on the 10? Doesn't look like Charles would be interested in the 10. Charles would be interested in the 11, the 7, the 5, and 2-4. Woo! Give me a little nip of something. Don't I gotta, let me grab a shot glass. Oh my God, there's no family to give a treat to. I miss family. got a frosted Caesars mug with a pony on it. That must be why I own it. I don't know. He has a chariot though. I don't think I can even do a full shot though. Just a mini. Just a mini shot for me. I don't want to get drunk right off the bat. Crown Royal is pretty good. Let's see, what would I be doing if I had Charles's opinion? He likes a 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, and 11. I guess that's the best part of his opinion. That would be what I would be taking his opinion and betting to win. I wouldn't be able to bet that opinion too aggressively. I don't like doing 3 horses box, but if I did it small enough, maybe. Or key box. That would be too much for me to want to do, because right there, I think that's a $30 base bet. So even if I did $5 exact to play it like that would cost me $150. Plus the win tickets. But I do think that's gonna, if that's how it comes in, that will pay. But I'm gonna say that's not for me. Daddy likes the 5, 8, 10 over there. Ooh, buy stocks like the Apple Crown, huh? What's up, Lloyd? How's it going, man? 5 right now would be the horse that is the only thing that's tempting to me. Listen, I guess I could do a little bit more there if I wanted to. I said 7 was the legit. I could key off of the 2 horses that I understood. 5, 7, 7, 5, I probably wouldn't be willing to pair up. So 2, 3, 11 would be played there. And, oh, shit, wait a minute. I don't think he likes the 8. Hold up. No, he doesn't like the 8, so that does get cheaper. So that would be a $24 base bet for $1. 24. This would be cheaper. Then if you wanted 7 and 5 just to hit the board, you could do that in a power box. Because if any of these big horses come in, he does not have the 8. I could power box that where 5 and 7 has to be there with 2, 3, 11. Or I could do 5, 7, 5, 7, force them to split. So that's probably the two ways that I could do the try. Although 5-4 I would want. 7-4 I don't think is going to pay enough, but 5-4 I would hit too. If I was playing Charles' opinion, I don't think I'd do all of that. I'd probably pick either doing the win tickets or a little bit win tickets with a little bit of this. This is probably the bet that's least like me. And by the way, that's not supposed to be two. Why can't I get my numbers straight today? That would be 2, 3, 11, not 2, 3, 4. This would always be the bet that I would least likely do here, though. I'm putting no bet here. I just want to see how well I could bet Charles's opinion. My opinion right here is I think I'm just going to take the 5 at 8-1 for a minimum bet for me. So that's the only bet I'm willing to do. What up, Kenneth? I've always given more weight to class and routes rather than sprints. Class is not really my biggest factor. Class is like the fourth thing I kind of look at. Every time I try to make too many decisions based on class is when I get myself in trouble. So I don't have a real opinion for that, Kenneth. I'm more comfortable in races where where horses aren't making too many class moves, kind of deal. Oh, Marco, what's up, man? How much did that try pay in the second race? That try had to be solid. 108. Oh, I thought the exacta was paying 52-1. It paid 44-1. Or the exacta. Let's say 5 gets the lead, but I'm going to have him go wire to wire if he's good enough, which I don't think the track is really playing the speed. But I kind of knew that, and that was based in the price. I knew that there was a big chance that he gets the lead and not right here. What's up, PDT? Likes the 10 over there at Saratoga. Is that the 10 that's putting the pressure on the 5 right now? Still happy with the price at 7-1 if he's good enough. Looks like he's going to get caught, though. He ran well. 7 looks like he's going to come off the pace and win. And 9's the first-time starter that gets second. So I'm glad I didn't go with Charles's stuff. 7, I got no problem with the 7-horse winning. But all I did was put $20 in that race, so I was willing to take the 5 at 7, 8-1. 6 is probably going to help the try pretty good there, though. Jared, what's up, Jared? Oh, Jared likes the 9 to win there. He ran good. They went pretty decent clicks too. 5-5. If I would have seen the 21 and 4, I was worried about him when he got the lead. 21 and 4. I would have thought that he needed 22 and change probably to help him out. $57 and 1. $7-9, I'm guessing pays about $15 to $18, something like that. Oh wow, 8 to 1. It paid less than I even thought. Yeah, 5 was fourth. Joel with 2 wins already today. Whew. Anthony had the 2 there. He had I didn't see the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 11 at any time. 10, I think, was pressing for a little bit. Let's see what kind of scratches we got next race. Oh, we got a 4-horse race. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Did Clement have that 2-year-old ready? Joel can ride. Well, if you're talking about the 7, yeah, he was ready. Is that the Clement horse? Yeah, he had him ready. I don't know why you got to ask that question after a race. That's a question before. Jennifer says you're right, and they're just getting warmed up, huh? Yeah, 7 doesn't bother me winning that race. Yeah, everything came off the pace, though. Not really a surprise. Oh, we got Echo Zulu and Frank's Rocket. In a race, 4-horse race, just not a betting race for me. Let's see, does anyone got a play over there at Delaware? Another just ugly, ugly betting race. It's like we got a 7-horse field. Shit, that little shot got me buzzed right off the bat. Holy crap, do I feel it? Only a full horse field. Oh, God, that's so ugly. Let's see, Jared got a play. 245. Exact the box. 245. They already run that replay? Oh, geez. And Echo Zulu was 1-5. Oh, there was a jockey on the 2-horse did fall off. I did not see that. I did see someone make a comment that Johnny V falls, so that must have been the jockey on the 2. Parsons, you would have shipped your horse in for this race? Yeah, how does Saratoga? They've been carting a lot of. We've seen a few races with 4-horse fields already at Saratoga. I can say hasn't been the greatest betting product this year. A lot of short fields. Too many short fields over there. I know, I can't talk shit about Saratoga, but it has not been a good betting product. Although I'm not going to complain. I got off to a huge start first week, so I won't complain yet. I'll do a soft complaint. Get your shit together, Saratoga, if you want to stay A-level track. Do I even want to look at this race? You know the position. You got to beat Echo Zulu. You got to beat Echo. Parsons says fifth place would pay you $20K. Well, shit, Parsons, can I enter myself? I'll walk around the track. I'll walk around the track and be no threat if they give me a $20K for finishing fifth. Can I? Maybe I can enter Bentley. I'm sure Bentley could get fifth. Let's see. Marco Lou likes Dr. B. He went too fast to win last race. Lost to Goodnight Olive. Three races ago on a bad rail day, had the outside and was the fastest winner of the day. Let's see. Echo Zulu, 4 races go, bad rail day, average, average, average. Lost to Secret Oath and Nest. Obviously, no shame in that. Comes back, stalking day, tried to go wire to wire. Well, he did go wire to wire running against the bias and won, average pace. Comes back, average, 1 tick slower than the fastest winner average in the sprint race over there. And then last race, again, fastest winner of the day. Right here, I don't even got to ask myself, can he be beat? Like if I, or can she be beat? I would have to try to beat her if I wanted to play this race. It's just, do I want to play and how much money? They can always get beat. I mean, if it's just missing a break. Like you already know what you're getting into. Three looks like she's coming from behind if she wins. Two might be the only horse that can put pressure. Maybe the 4 horse can put pressure too. Let's see. I think Jared is the only one with a play over here at Del Mar. What am I rooting for? 2-4-5 for Jared. Five got the lead. One's the pressure. Uh, 4 and 10 is in good position if they're good enough. Ten at a nice price is interested here if he's good enough. 10 looks like he's moving up pretty nice. We'll see if the 5 re-breaks here. Ten's kind of flattened out. Looks like he's probably going to hold on for a second. 5, 10, 1. 5, 10, 1, 4. The 5 won. If the 5 won the race, really only 3 horses could have probably helped that exacta. 5-10 is going to be a 27-1 exacta. Let's see. Can I even make a betting line? Even if Echo Zulu is a coin flip, what does that leave the other horses at? I don't even change my betting line. I still do 123 betting line. Well, Jennifer wants to know if Jared has any Major League Baseball fades. So there's a mandatory pick five. I got a feeling Parks is this is their last day, and that's why they're for 3 weeks. I think they go on a 3 week hiatus today. Let me see if that's right. I'm pretty sure it is though. He got the Marlins. He's saying fade them if you want, but the Marlins are Jared's play. Yeah, it does look like today is the day that I think it is for Parks. Their little 3 week hiatus day. Oh, he got a few plays. He had the Marlins, Seattle, Cincy, and Detroit. Jared's or Marco Lou says, have you been limited by the sports books yet? He means have they shut you down? Have they made it to where you can't put in your bets? Yep. They'll limit you if you're too good in the sports book. So so this is a tip for all you want to be touts. You go to Vegas, have your buddy quickly go behind the counter when no one's there. You go up there and act like you're giving a bet, and you have your buddy say, no, sir, you've been limited. And then you videotape that, and that's your proof that you're a winning player. So you go up there, say you're going to do a phony $100,000 win bet on a team, and have your buddy say, no, sir, you've been limited. And then put that on your social media. And then quickly charge for your picks after that. Or just tip the book guy so you don't get kicked out of the casino. Just say, hey, dude, I really don't have this money, but if you can just act like I'm being limited, I'd appreciate you. I'll give you $20 to say I've been limited. Come on, Paul's tout service. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on. Let's just, can we speed up the post time for a 4-horse race? Oh. Let's see, what else is getting ready to fire off? This round should be coming up pretty soon. Okay, Jared just throwing in prices everywhere. Right now, even with that quick betting line, everyone's still pretty close to what they should be. I guess 4 would be an overlay and 2 would be an overlay. Other than that, I don't think I'm interested in this race at all. I just want it to be over with, and hopefully the rest of the card looks okay. Let me get the scratches for later in the day. Yeah, so we're going to have a 10-horse field next race or something like that. That got to be better. Sixth race, we got a 7-horse field, no scratches. Seventh race, I got the betting line wrong. Huh. There's a few more horses there. Fuck, I might want to fix that. I think I want to fix that real quick. Let's fix that. So seventh race, we should have 9 horses. I might have got those 2 races mixed up, maybe. I don't know how I made a mistake, but I did. Eighth race, it looks like we only got 6. Huh? The later races, at least we got some horses in them. So once we get through this race, maybe we can start. I can start playing. Oh, Jennifer, you got blocked by Jared? Jennifer wants her money. Yeah. Let's see, which race is going to go off? This or Saratoga first? What's this Thistle looks like? Thistle is a better betting race. There's only 2 favorites there. righty. Finger Lakes, 7 to win. Let's see if I can watch that. I got to watch something. I had that little bit of alcohol, and I'm falling asleep right now. 7 at 14 to 1. That's what I'm rooting for. Paul is a medium since he started talking to Gas. I see the ghost of Gas. I can't believe no one thinks that I'm a genius for paying a freaking desk person in Vegas to say that I've been limited. That's me being a genius, man. I guarantee some of these touts have already done that. Oh my goodness, let's go. Oh, racing can be slow sometimes. Steve Stevens. Let's say Blair likes, what's up, Blair? Blair likes the 1 and 3 over there at the Toga. Oh, did I lose Toga from my feed? Hold up, where's Toga? Finger Lakes should go off if they don't mess around. Right now, 4 becoming an overlay right now. 4 would be where I could get to. Yeah, Darren, the fake name. I think his office is right next to Floyd Mayweather's gym. I think he's in the strip mall. Or was in the strip mall with Floyd. Rockin' Ray likes Frank's Rockets, the 2 horse, right? The 2. Oh. Slight delay over there at Finger Lakes. Thank you for your patience. I'm rooting for the 7. It's in Chinatown over there. That's where they're at. Is that considered Chinatown in Vegas? And Floyd Gym is in the same plaza. That's what I always thought. Let's see. Jared likes the 4 at Thistle Downs. Maybe that race can go off first. There's everybody slowly making it to the gates. Saratoga might just go off first. All right, they are trying to load Saratoga. Oh. Oh, that's been the oldest scam in the book with the tout guys for sports betting. Give half the country one side and the other half the other. Let's see. Echo Zulu got the lead. Frank's Rocket is the horse that's closest to the pace. I thought that was most likely, other than possibly the 4 being a little bit closer. 3 was always going to come off the pace here. 22 on the front end. Echo right now looks like she's pouring it on a bit. Force coming on for second. Looks like he'll be able to pass the 2. But yeah, nothing's really there. 1, 4, 2, 3. Let's see, Thistle Downs. Jared liked the 4 horse there. 4 looks like he's in trouble. That looks like the favorite and the second choice that are, well, one's coming out of it a little bit. One may be able to get second. He's running out of time, though. 6, 7, 1, 3 over there at Thistle Downs. Let's do all the updates. Let's see what happened to Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes is still on the delay. He said Eka Zulu can get beat. Well, they all can get beat on sometimes. Not there. Oh, yeah. All right. Hopefully the racing day is getting ready to start at Saratoga. Oh my God, it's so quiet here without Bentley. I need my boy. He's at the beauty shop. I had to get my wife's pop. I need that caffeine, man. I'm Marco Lou, Toga is so chalky. Racing is slow right now today. Very, very slow. What's up, Frank? Yeah, Zulu is a nice horse, but watching four horses races is nothing. It's just so hard to get interested. Even if it's a great matchup, it's like, there's just not great betting. And I don't have that gene where I just can appreciate good horses running. In a four horse race, I could care less. If the game's not worth betting to me, it's like I don't I got horse racing wouldn't even exist in my head. Oh my goodness! Come on. Now, why are they so far from the gate? I think someone acted up in the gate and they had to scratch someone over there at Finger Lakes. But what the hell are they doing now? Or did the gate break down and maybe the gate malfunctioned or and they got to change the entire gate? I have no clue what's going on over there at Finger Lakes. I assumed it was a late scratch, but I have no idea what's going on now. Anyone got to play for Delaware? Delaware is probably going to go off before that. Oh, they got a close up. Show me a guy looking at his racing form. Show me this dude. Oh, I know that dude. I see him on Twitter all the time. That's that. I don't know what he has, but he has some sort of disability, and he loves his horse racing. That was that kid. Oh, so he's at Delaware Park. I don't know if that's where he's out of. I don't even know what his name is, but he's always showing up in my feed. Let's see. Blair got the 165, and the win ticket is on the six. Is that kid's name Justin? Maybe it's Justin. I don't know. I see him all the time on Twitter. It's either like Justin or Matt or something like that. I think that dude's name is. Oh, did you guys see that crane collapse over there in New York City? There was a crane that caught on fire, a big high rise crane, and fell in the street. Looked like a Godzilla movie from there. I think it looks like it fell in slow motion too. What is that X on Twitter? Does anyone know? I noticed that on my Twitter feed. There's a big X on there now. Yeah, this is how slow the racing is. I imagine people are just turning off the show like crazy right now too. I'm getting ready to look at Saratoga though. The races should get better. Going in the fifth race. I just want to watch this Delaware race and then I'm slipping over there. Jennifer, you really want to book his bets or play the other side, huh? Oh, is that what it is? Elon wants to rename Twitter to X? What's up, Bodrick? Yeah, I just noticed that. I don't know if I noticed that today or yesterday, but I was like wondering, oh, what the hell is that? I hate Twitter and I keep staring at it. I fucking hate Twitter. All right, get these horses in the gate and then let's get to handicapping. Let's see, Thaddy likes it too. Did your Finger Lakes race ever run? Oh, they did go. They went back to paddock. So they got to thank you for your patience, but why can't they? Have they ever gave an update? Slight delay. I'd say that's a pretty big delay going back to the paddock. All right, they're finally loading over there at Delaware. Come on. Hey, Bodrick, do you ride horses when you're out there on your ranch with your cattle, or you probably own horses out there, huh? I mean, just not your claiming race horses, or the ones you claim, right? Yeah, you probably got do you got regular horses? Let's see. Jared likes 751 over there at Delaware. 751. Who else got plays? Thaddy likes the 2. Now there's geeses on the track over there at Parks. Delays everywhere, huh? Oh, no horses, just cattle. So what you do when you're getting them and everything? What you do? Just drive a quad or something? Oh, looks like Jared could hit an exacta here. 7.5 something, 7.5 something over there at Delaware. 7 was a nice price. 8-1. Suck it with the boom for Jared. Jared's booming. All right, we got Saratoga. I could get to handicapping. We got 10 horses. They're going to start at 120 points. Everyone starts at 12. Let's see. The 3 is out. Boy, I hope I remember to handicap, how to handicap after this big delay. I just want to make sure I got the right names. There was no 1 and 1A here because I get the early form. Okay, so I should have the right numbers. 12 did draw in. And no one outside of the 12 is in. All right, they got a lukewarm favorite in the 8. So lukewarm favorites, I really don't have to start with them because lukewarm already tells me that they're lukewarm. Oh shit, we got a turf route race. Bryce, what's up, Bryce? Oh, sounds like a jockey at Finger Lakes got hurt while loading. Ah, so maybe it's an ambulance that they're I know that once the ambulance leave, that they have to wait for another one or wait for that one to get back. That's probably that makes sense for them to go back to the paddock. They're probably waiting on the ambulance then. If a jockey got hurt, they probably drove them to the hospital, and they can't run without one being on the premise, is from what I understand. That makes sense. All right. Well, hopefully he's okay, or she. He or she. I have no idea. Let's see. I know I've been warned on the inner turf that it might not be as front end unfriendly, but so far after 17 races, only 2 horses went wire to wire. So I am anti-speed. I got 71% coming from 1 to 4 lengths off the lead and 18% closing. Really, there's no difference between going wire to wire and closing. But last year it was stalking and closing, so I might, and I had a really good last year on the turf. Where is Jennifer hitting a 220? Man, I need to see a 225 to 1 exacta to even wake up. What was that, at Parks? That must have been at Parks, huh? Five, 7, 2. Ooh. That sounds like that was at Parks looking at that result. Nice job, Jennifer. I don't even have to check for the red board police because I know everyone else is looking it up. Let's see, 1 went too fast to win last race after being off a year. Feels like speed, could possibly stalk, but I'm leaning towards probably wants to lead here. 2 probably comes off the, well, he's a sprinter stretching out, actually. Looks like a stalker sprinting, so I usually move them up to where I got to look at a stalker stretching out like he's going to lead. And on a track that I think is backing up, I tend to not like sprinters going to routes. That's the only time I don't like sprinters going to routes is when I think a track's backing up. Four's been stalking lately and falling apart. Might even be on the lead. I just got him as being slow, slow, slow the last 3 races. 5, I think, got the right running style. Slow, slow, slow last race in a stakes. He broke his maiden being the slowest winner of the day. I still don't see, I got to get to who they're betting because right now this race just feels so blah to me. This is a nice win on the 6. He tries winners 2 races ago, ran against the wrong running style. If I'm right about that note, I don't mind that race. Last race was kind of flat. I got to see who they're betting. 7 got decent form, but feels like either on the lead or first run type of horse. At 12-1, I'm probably don't hate him. Shit, the 8 horse is taking a lot of action. Of course, it's going to be one of these shippers that I never know what to do with. Looks like a European shipper. I just tend to agree on the routes that they tend to be better horses, but I have no idea what he is. He probably just gets points because he's a European horse to me. Nine makes sense to me. Is it pouring outside? It might be pouring outside. 10 makes sense to me. But he's stepping up against winners for the first time. 12 looks like another speed horse, probably. I'm going to try to mark him real quick, but I think I'm still going to end up being hard on him. I'm going to make my betting line like I think that the track's backing up. Dangerous, but that's probably how I'm going to look at this race. Slow average, average. Last race had a sprint. Let's see, 11:26. He was 1 tick slower than the fastest winner. 1 tick slower than the fastest winner. Average. He just feels like he's going to be near the front end. This race he would have ran against the stalking closing day. I probably don't mind this race. Average, went too fast to win. Went too fast to win. Then I don't have 814. I purged some records. Yeah. Oh, J-Brum. Yeah, 51. Yeah, we had a slow show for a lot of the day. I can understand people might have came in and checked out already. Let's see. They're all going to start at 12% to me. One I like. One I don't. I like on paper, but I'm worried about the front speed, and I think I still got to be somewhat hard on him. 2. I think I'm going to take a hard stand against the 2. I'm coming back to the 1. Let's see. 4 is trying turf, I think, for the second time. His better races have been on the front end. I'm not really sure what they're going to do with him. He feels like he should be a price. I'm just going to say right now at this time, I just don't trust what he is, and I just can't get to him. Five, I'm giving that 5% or 4%. He would still be an overlay who might have the right running style. Five, I might be interested in using a little bit. Six might even be the same type of horses. I don't have to waste a lot of points on him, and I think he's going to be an overlay. Seven, I think, got a front speed, might be able to rate. If he hooks up with the 1 and the 12, he's going to be in trouble. I got to come back to him. 8, I'm probably just going to say, well, what is his running style? Raced freely? I have no idea what the hell that means, raced freely. But he led here. He led here. He dwelt here. So he might be a front runner. Nine, I think, has the right running style. 10, I think, has the right running style. Let's see where this is right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll all be at 17%. Let's see, I'll put the 1 at 15% because I think I got flaws on him where I don't want 7 to 2. 7, I can work with that 15% and hit still be an overlay. 8, I probably save for more points. 9, I probably save for more points. 10, I probably think is priced right. Twelve's probably going to the front end. Let me see what this is right now. 19%, there's actually no difference almost. I'm just going to have a bunch of horses at 15%, some of them at less. I guess I'm going to make the 8 and the 9 to me the two horses that deserve to be the favorite, I guess. I don't even know if I trust that for the 8. I would need better than 4 to 1 to bet either of those two to win. 5 and 6, I was interested in a little bit. Just looking at this betting board, how I got it, I kind of do think I got to get the 5 or the 6 to be first or second. Because if it comes in any order of 1, 8, 9, or 12, I think those are about 25 to 1 exact is that on the high side. 12, I think, goes wire to wire if he wins. 1, I think, needs to go pretty much wire to wire if he wins. I don't like speed right now. I think if I play this race, I think 5 and the 6 are the only thing that keeps me interested. Fours, I think, will probably go to the front end. Five or 6, I will admit that I'm still reaching for. I'm still reaching for them. But I think if I key off of them and I'm right, it'll be worth me risking, reaching. Right now, I'm thinking about I don't want to go that much in this race. I might just play it where the win bet is probably more important, or a backdoor exacta. Oh, I forgot about the 7 horse. Wait a minute. I forgot. Seven's actually a decent overlay. 7, I kind of forgot about. That is, yeah, I don't think I want to turn around this exact. I think I just play it one way. Because that's still quite of a. That's a $12 base bet just to wheel it one way. 5 or 6 wins, I'm probably just happy with the win ticket. If they get second, I think that's how I play that, but I might do a little bit more with the 7. Let me just see the 7 one more time. 7 can rate. 7 could go wire to wire. I think I know how I'm going to play this. 7, I actually bet more, a little bit more to win. I think I do a small 7, 5, 6 there. But then I do 7 with more reasonable. And that one I'll turn around. I think I'll just use 10, 8, 9 for that one. I think I can play this. I think I can play it like that. So I put more on the 7 to win, so I'm playing this one for more. This for less, this for less. And this is pretty much, I made one $20 bet, so this is actually my first, feeling like my first bet of the day. I don't think this is an easy race. I'd probably say 12 and 1 are the best marked horses. I just don't think speed's going to hold up. 1 I can try to beat just because 7 to 2. If 1 wins, 5 and 6 can get second. Maybe I should have played 1 with the 7. Maybe I'll try to get that. I throw in 1 more bet. 7, 1 in a box. Tough race. Actually, I'll put it right here because I played it for the same amount. Marco Lou likes the 12 to 1 with the 1, 9, 12. 12 would not shock me. It's just more speed here, and I'm just anti-speed in a way. This is a tough race. I could make an argument that I probably shouldn't have even been in it, not knowing what the 8 horse was. I'm betting 2 horses to win that I think only have a 4 or 5% chance to win. I could make an argument that I probably should have just sat out this race. Although 7 is a really good overlay. I guess I got triple what or double what I should have. 12 went to the lead. 24 and 3 doesn't sound super fast. 1's up there, 8's up there. So I need either 7 to get second, first or second, or 5 and 6 to come flying at the end. I don't have a 12-7. 12 looks gone. And 5 and 6, I'm going to be bookends, first and last. Nice call on that 12, Marco Lou. 12-1. Speed did not quit there. 12 was an overlay. I just didn't want to go there. $12-1 should be a decent exacta without a doubt. 39-1. That was an inner race, and they did go wire to wire there. I thought I was going to see more of a speed duel. I thought the 1, the 12, the 2. I thought the 7 was up there about 2 lengths off the lead. Jennifer is booming. Woo, Marco Lou could have had the try there too. Nice call, Marco Lou. Was 9 the only other overlay? This is what gets me irritated. I don't mind betting overlays, but I took 2 horses that I thought had a 4% chance. Where 12 was an overlay, 7 was an overlay, and really if I just throw out the 5 and the 6, I might have tried to make too much happen there. How did they bet that? I want to see how they bet that one more time. 8 was over bet. 9 was over bet. 10 wasn't interesting in a win ticket. So really, 7 and 12 were reasonable overlays, and I went for the. Well, we just had we're having our light flickers. If I go off, it's because I lost power. Yeah, I didn't even realize that what I was doing there. I mean, I kind of knew what I was doing, but man, now that I'm looking at it, it's like I had 2 horses that I actually gave a shot to. My lights are really flickering.